These are very important. When you join your degree, you will only deal with PERT and CPM. So management audit depends on what? It depends on performance. PERT means program evaluation and review technique. It is divided into number of clearly identifiable. Hello everybody, welcome back. I'm Vidhyaashram from the Department of Business Studies in Vidhyaashram PU College, the Temple of Excellence. In the last session, I told you about the modern technique where we understood what exactly they are. The modern techniques of controlling are, these are the things: return on investment. We have finished in the last session. We know what exactly return on investment is all about. Ratio analysis is done. We have so many ratios: liquidity ratio, solvency ratio, profitability ratio. Then we went with responsibility accounting, that is responsibility center you are supposed to make in different departments, so that you will get to know the cost, then you will get to know about the revenue and the profitability, and the last one was turnover kind of a things. Now understand, all these things are done in the previous session. If you have not watched the previous session, please watch the previous session. The link is always in the below. You are supposed to go and then watch it properly. Next we have the three more which is left in this chapter. We have management audit. I'll tell you more about management audit, what are the uses of management audit. Then we have PERT, P-E-R-T. I'll tell you what exactly this P-E-R-T stands for. And then we have the CPM. Now these things are the critical kind of a thing, critical, right? And P stands for the program. Now understand, these things I'll tell you more because these are very important. When you join your degree, you will only deal with PERT and CPM. So today I'll go with a very slow kind of a foundation where you will understand what exactly is PERT and CPM. You have any doubt, you know what exactly you are supposed to do. The last one here is MIS. Please don't forget about this, because this MIS is the revolution. Every business is actually dependent upon management information system, because the entire information is stored in the database, and that is what the database is now very costly. So these are the modern techniques. So we'll go with the management audit. What is this management audit? What are the helpful or the uses of management audit? See here, whatever you do, what is that your main intention is? Your main intention is you need to get to know the efficiency. What is it? Efficiency, and whether it is what? Effective or not. Whether it is effective or not. So one is what? Efficiency, and another is, I'll just write it here, efficiency, and one more is what? Effectiveness. Now this both, if they are there, that means what? The controlling is happening properly. What are we studying? What are we looking at? We are looking at whether the controlling process, whatever is the deviation is there, or we need to take corrective actions, all those things. This is what the technique is. So management audit depends on what? It depends on performance. It depends on what? Performance. And what type of performance? That too what? It should be what? Effectively perform and efficiently perform. That is what management audit deals with. Now management audit refers to systematic. What is the word? Systematic. It is not the like personal observation. It is all systematic. Everywhere statistical tools is there, ratios are there, all these things are present. The reason is what? You need to get accuracy. Why is that you are using management audit? To get accuracy. Systematic appraisal. Whenever I say appraisal, it is always what? It goes high. Appraisal, systematic appraisal of the overall, what is it? Overall performance of the management of an organization. What is it? The performance. Here we talk about performance. Performance of whom? Of the management. Now understand here, when you get to know that management is doing good, how is that you will get to know management is doing good? Only when profit is more. You are getting what? Profit is more. Now automatically when profit is more, what is the thing? How is that the profit became more? Because sales was more. How is that sales was more? If you understand, that means the people are getting qualitative as quantitative, qualitative as well as quantitative. That means research and development is good. Research and development is good. Now see, everything is what? Interrelated. That's why what they do is, they'll not calculate whether profit is happening, this is happening, that is happening. They'll not calculate. They'll feel that whether the management performance is good or not. How is that they'll get to know? They'll get to know with the graph. And it is what? Systematic appraisal. If management isn't doing good, you are supposed to end or dissolve the management, and you are supposed to recruit more people so that your management should be proper. Now this is what you are supposed to know. The purpose is to review. What is it? The purpose is to review. See, this is what it is. The purpose is to review. Everything you are supposed to, detail things you are supposed to know. You need to know what exactly is happening. All minute data is also very, very important here. Review the efficiency. Efficiency. What is it? To review efficiency and effectiveness of management, and to improve its performance. Why is that management audit is used? Management audit is used for the improvement of efficiency and effectiveness of whom? Of the management in the future periods. That is, say everywhere I'll tell you what it is. Perpetual. Perpetual. That means what? The company is perpetual succession. That means company, it doesn't have any death. So what it is, every time you are supposed to always improve. I'll give you one of the example which you will understand the management audit. There is a company called MRF. Let's go with this. MRF. Okay. Now, MRF means Madras Rubber Factory. What is it? Madras Rubber Factory. The shares of MRF was 10 rupees. How much? For one share it was how much? 10 rupees. For one share it was 10 rupees. Now we go with the 2020. Now the share price of MRF is more than 58,000. What is it? More than 58,000 for one share. One share which was 10 rupees. Now it is more than, right? More than 58,000 rupees. Few of the months it has also touched 60,000 rupees. Now it is a costliest share in India presently, right? In India. In the entire world it is Berkshire Hathaway, which is the company which is owned by Warren Buffett. That is the costliest. Now understand, management audit if you do of MRF, whether MRF is in profit or a loss, you will understand. The 10 rupees share which it was, now it is 58,000. That means how much times it has actually improved. The reason is what? Management audit. So the next technique is PERT and CPM. What exactly PERT and CPM is? PERT means Program Evaluation and Review Technique. What is PERT? Program Evaluation and Review Technique. And you have one more is called the critical path method. What is it? Critical path method. See, the longest path is called the critical path. What is it? The longest path. Let me write here. The longest path is called the critical path. Now here you need to understand what is the benefit of it. This PERT and CPM is only for the carrying forward the task. What is it? Task. The task is always written as T. T. Okay, let's go with task. And the task is actually represented with how many weeks. That is, we go with the time. What is the time required to complete the task is what actually we find in these two techniques. Here you have a diagram where it is shown that you have PERT versus CPM. So what is this PERT and the CPM? I'll tell you here, understand. Whenever you start any work, what happens is you are supposed to make the, see here, connecting the dots is what the PERT and the CPM is all about. Whenever you start any work, you are supposed to go with what? Start. You have started. Now, to finish a task, what happens to finish a task? You get more task. You get more task. So what is that you will do is, you will think that should I do this or should I go with one more? So there is one more task. Now while doing this task, can I actually complete this also? This is what the relation is. So in a business, you will not get only one task, you will get multiple tasks. That is what here it is represented as. Now you have P, R, U, S, T and Q. So these are the things which you are supposed to do in so many days. Say in 60 days is what you are supposed to do. Now everything is planned. Okay. In 60 days you are supposed to finish everything. So what is that you will think? You will go with program evaluation and review technique. That is, you are supposed to get the work done plus at particular time, plus it should be what? Efficient and effective. That is what actually the PERT goes with. The next one is CPM, critical path method. What is this critical path method? Means the longest path is called the critical path method. Now you start here, you are supposed to finish project P, then go with R, then U, then you are supposed to go with finish. Now here what exactly you have? 1, 2, 3, three of the things, but what are the days you have taken? 2 plus 4 is 6, 6 plus 2 is 8. So to finish 1, 2, 3, you took 8 weeks, right? 8 weeks. Now here to finish this particular path, if you see, if you understand this, right? This particular path. Now here what happened? 3 weeks plus 3 is 6, 6 plus 1 is 7. Here you went with 7 weeks, here you went with 8 weeks. Now there is something like this here, right? Understand? P, then S and finish. Now 2 plus 2 is 4. Now here you have 4. Now which is the critical path? In the sense, this is what the critical path, that is the longest path is called as critical path. This is what you are supposed to do. Now understand, all these techniques are what? This technique is only aim at what? You need to finish the task plus it should be what? Efficient and effective. The next one here is steps involved in PERT and CPM. The steps involved in PERT and CPM. I'll go step by step. Please understand and try to draw the diagram the way I'll actually explain it to you. The first one is the project is divided into two. What is it? Into a number of clearly identifiable activity. What you are supposed to do, it should be clearly identified. You are supposed to know what is that you are doing. If you don't know what exactly you are doing, you cannot go with PERT and CPM, which are then arranged in a logical sequence. See, everywhere, what is it? Sequence is there. Sequence is there. P, Q, R, S, whatever you go with, sequence is there. The next one, a network diagram is prepared. What type of diagram is prepared? Network diagram. See the network diagram here. All these are the network diagrams. Okay, so these are the network diagrams. Next, the network diagram is prepared to show the sequence. It will show the sequence. Here you have P, here you have Q, you have R. So it is a sequence. It should go like properly, right? The starting point and the termination point of the project should be decided. Now what is the starting time? Let's go with here. So this is the start and this is the end, finish. So what is it? You need to have a start and you should have a finish. It's not like you will start something but you don't know what is that you are supposed to finish. Now it is all mumbo jumbo. You will actually go for a failure. The thing is, you should know what is a start, what is a finish. That's why they say what it is. It is divided into number of clearly identifiable. What all I am doing, you are supposed to know it. The next one here is time estimates are prepared. What is it? Time estimates are prepared. I told you here we'll go with start. We'll do something here P, here Q, then here we'll go with R. Done. Here if you want, we'll go with T, then it will go with Q, then whatever it is. So this is what I'm just giving an example. We are supposed to start a task. We are supposed to first finish this, then this, then this. This is one of the pattern. Or we are supposed to do this, we are supposed to do this, and then here. What exactly it is? Everything is what? Task, but it is what? Clearly identified. Now understand. Time estimates. What should be estimated? Time estimate. It's not like when I start something, I'll end, correct? It's that when will I end? That is a question. So here I can finish it for within 2 weeks, here within 1 week. Now understand, from S to P, to finish the task P, I'm taking only 1 week. To finish task T, I'm taking 2 weeks. Now understand, this is what you are supposed to compare. Which one I should do it? It is not that because 1 week only I'll complete it, this I need 2 weeks, I'll complete the first week and then I'll go with the next. No, it is not that. Which is a crucial one which you are supposed to do, which is the thing which is like very urgent which you are supposed to do. That is what you are supposed to know. So here, time estimates are prepared for each activity. That means for each activity you are supposed to give time. Here again, here 2 weeks to complete Q. Here say 3 weeks to complete T. Here we have Q, 2 weeks to complete R. Now understand. The next one is, in CPM only one time estimate is prepared. One time estimate is prepared. I'll get back to you people here, you will understand better. Okay. Here we went with CPM. What exactly happened is, we have kind of a task. We have kind of a task which is what? One time it is properly, if it is maintained, you are supposed to go with the same thing here, right? Now, the next one is the longest path in the network. What is it? The longest path in the network is defined as the critical path. Now here, just compare. If I start with this one, from S to T, I'll take 2 weeks. How much? 2 weeks I'll take. T to Q, how much will I take? I'll take 3 weeks. Now understand, what is it? Here from S to P, P to Q and Q to R, what exactly I'll take? 1 plus 2, that is 3, 3 plus 2 is, 3 plus 2 is how much? It is 5. Now understand, here to finish this I go with 5 weeks, but here what it is? 2 weeks plus 3 weeks is 5, then again we'll meet, then again here 2. That means what? This is what is the lengthiest path. We call that as the critical path because time duration is more. The next one we go with, the one more is called management information system. Management information system. What is this management information system? MIS is computer based. What is it? MIS is what? Computer based. And computer based information is what? Everything is stored in the data. Whenever you want, you can actually take the data and you can go and you can check the efficiency rate of the employees to the every department or the division. You will get to know. That's why it is very, very costly, because MIS cannot be actually used by the business which are very, very small because they cannot afford for it. But MIS is used in a very big corporate because that is a very useful tool for checking whether the people are doing the work properly or not. It has all the database in the system that provide information and support for effective managerial decision making. Who is doing what? You will get to know each and everything properly in MIS, and it is a tool for what? It is a tool for decision making. It is a tool for what? Decision making. So what are the advantages of MIS? This is actually a 4-mark question. What are the advantages of MIS? In MIS, you will get to know it facilitates collection. What is it? It facilitates collection and management and dissemination of information. That means there are so many kind of information, so it will actually collect everything and it will give you people a proper kind of methodology wherein you will understand and you will take the advantage of going for a decision making. The next thing is it supports planning. It supports what? Planning. Please understand here. You have planning, organizing, staffing, directing, controlling. So whenever you plan, what is that you need? Whenever you plan, you need something called a tool. what am I supposed to do? Now everything you are supposed to know. So here, management information system, whenever you plan, what is a tool you need? You need a tool called information. So here it supports planning, then decision making and controlling at all level. What is that level? Here planning is done. You have went with organizing. When you are organizing, what is it? Bringing together physical, financial and manpower. Now when you go with physical resources, again MIS is used. For finance, MIS is used. For manpower also MIS is used. So everywhere MIS is used. And the thing is what? It controls everything. It controls everything. Wherever staffing or directing, everything is what? It is controlled by what? MIS, because MIS is very, very important. It ensures cost effectiveness. Why it ensures cost effectiveness? Though I told you MIS system is very, very costly and small business cannot use it, when you compare this with a big business, what happens is MIS will make sure that it reduces cost everywhere. The reason is what? Unnecessary wastage of cost or money will not happen because there is a thorough check of MIS. So wherever there is a loss, what happens is MIS will give you a proper detail in which division, which department the losses are happening and the profit is happening. The next thing here, it improves quality of information. Now the information is not just by the personal observation. The information is the overall information about even about a one employee. Now understand, MIS will tell you what exactly the people are. MIS will tell you where exactly the management is. MIS will tell you what you are and what you are not, because it has a complete qualitative information. What is it? Qualitative, that is quality information. It reduces information overload. Now understand, in MIS what happens is you have all the information, but whenever you want to access the information, it will give you what? It will give you a quality information, but not the information which is overload. What you are searching for, it will only give you that much. It will not make you get confused about everything. So that is what the importance of MIS is all about. So these are the techniques and these are the advantages of we are talking about modern technique or traditional technique. We are talking about modern technique. These are the techniques which you are supposed to know. See, PERT, PERT and CPM, I am telling you, please don't break your head with that. You are supposed to only write what exactly those people will actually go with, how exactly it has been used. It is used like a logical sequence of getting the task done. And here management audit means it helps in the auditing of the management. That is how well the performance appraisal will happen. That is what? Gradual increase of the performance appraisal. And the last one, MIS, means all the information is stored in the data and only what? Qualitative information is actually kept and overloading of information is not there. So these are the techniques of modern technology where the controlling system is used. If you have any doubt further, please you can know what exactly you are supposed to do. You can contact us and we are always there. Vidhyaashram is doing so much only for the students. Thank you so much and I'll see you when I see you.